Hey everyone, this is Phil from Relic Entertainment. I'm double fisting with Machinima SBOC.
Hello gang. Right, so today we are experiencing the wargasm that is Dawn of War 3, and I'm joined by...
Hey everyone, I'm Phillipe Boyle. I'm the game director at Relic Entertainment for Dawn of War 3.
That is a really cool title. You know what they're giving me? Just the boring CEO thing.
Oh, just that.
Yeah. I want to be a CD. Because they're useful. They're going.
I'm a GD, not a CD.
GD. Okay,
it's very important.
It is important. Okay, fair play. So we've experienced the game next door, which is very cool.
Excellent.
I have to say, I'm really loving the different play styles between. Well, we didn't get to try the Eldar, but we got to do the Orcs and the Space Marines.
Great.
But the play style is so different. Like literally the Space Marines stand there and take it, and the Orcs are like squish. We die loads, but that's the Orcish Horde, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I also like the fact that you kept in that they are the space pikers of the universe. So they're obviously all from East London or South London.
Space East London.
Space East London, right?
Yes.
So they don't just cut people; they shoot them up as well. So it's like that. So that is the ultimate in space orcishness, and the fact that they loot stuff. They are just space pikeys.
Yep.
In a nutshell. So can we have that up the bottom? Orcs are space pikeys. You got to watch out for it, man. They will literally strip your van in 2 seconds. Oh, space pikeys, and then slap guns on it, basically.
Pretty much.
Space
guns
Marines
that fire because they believe they fire.
Believe they fire. They're just running on booze and being arseholes, basically. That is the Orcs.
Pretty much.
The Space Marines obviously a lot more serious in the fact that
also assholes, however.
Yes, they are. It's like loads of mini Judge Dreds running about the field.
Yes.
They're all fascist. The very fascist regime of the Space Marines, but very cool as well because they are a completely different tactic.
Yeah.
Tanky. So you just roll in your units and then just kick the shit out of everything.
Yep. You also can drop in units from space with the Space Marines.
The dropship stuff. Yeah, I love that. I'm so glad that's back because that can on the battlefield it really gives you the advantage as well. Because there was a couple of times where we were playing people and it's like, oh, they think they're winning. It's like, no, you're not. Here comes the dropship.
Yeah,
and they just flank them and take them out.
Absolutely. That was the big thing with the Space Marines is we wanted to give them what we call tide turning abilities. So you think they're losing a fight, but then the other shoe will drop and oh crap, now there's 4 more squads of them. And a banner that's giving them bonuses and a space laser. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's so much going on. And the fact that the hero abilities, they're nice, man.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Who was the chick in the big mech?
Solaria.
Solaria, yeah. Oh, the minigun spread, man.
Yes.
That was
She is my favorite.
Yeah. She just completely changes the battlefield as soon as she drops in.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying she's OP as fuck, but she drops in and just decimates everything, and it's such a cool unit. I like the other Space Marine units, but she's my favorite.
Yeah, she feels totally OP until someone goes at you with a bunch of Eldar Wraith blades that just like tie her up and cut her to ribbons.
Right.
So
we've not experienced that yet.
There's always an answer.
Right.
To that.
We've noticed as well with the other Orc unit, the other like looted Dreadnought, the fist does quite a bit of damage to her as well. So what was the fist called? It's always a really cool name, isn't it?
I think it's the Claw of Mork.
The Claw of Mork. I'm going to use the Claw of Mork and cut the ribbons.
Yeah.
So, he doesn't actually say that. It would be cool if he did, though.
He says things like that.
He does say things like that.
We actually came to London to record the voice cast.
You did?
In large part because we wanted to get...
You went where our base is in Croydon, didn't you? Just rolled up there and went, I just go out in the street. It's like, right, you went to a market... where they're selling like fresh fruit and like, right, we want you to say these lines, and they're like, oh, what do you mean? I don't say nothing like a fucking orc.
Don't tell anyone our secrets.
They said, look, this is where they get these voices from. They go to a marketplace where they're shouting out about tomatoes and strawberries and stuff. Like you guys in America wouldn't know this, but guys in the UK, you get it. It's like it's a dying accent. the Cockney accent. So it's really nice to have it in a game, especially so full-fronted as that as well.
Yeah,
so,
well,
we're impressed.
It's part of the character of the orcs, that's for sure.
Exactly. And the fact they call them shooters and getting in boys, so it's like a mix between hip-hop culture and the Cockney massive. So I don't know where to put it, but yeah, it's really cool. What's the... obviously the multiplayer is very, very fast, which we liked. It was very much, you drop in, you get resources, you start messing people up, which is what you want in a real-time strategy. In the single-player campaign, what have we got to look forward to? Obviously there's going to be an epic storyline, but...
Well, so the big innovation for us in single player is that you get to play all 3 of the factions, and you sort of rotate through the story. So the first mission is as Space Marines, the second mission is as Orcs, the third mission is as Eldar, and so on through 17 missions.
Wow, that's a lot of missions.
So it's a lot of fun. You know, the core fundamentals are the same as the multiplayer, but the context is different. So you have different types of objectives. You have enemies who are set up in different ways.
Right.
You know, you're not both starting from the same point.
When you guys were saying starter races as well, you probably can't talk about it. Does that mean there's going to be other races introduced as well? Does that mean we're going to have...
We have, you know, in the whole history of Dawn of War, we have never done expansions that add additional factions, so we are never going to do that.
Okay.
No. Obviously, we want to do more factions. As you know, if I have my way, we will do every faction under the sun.
You should, because there's again, it'd be so many different play styles as well.
Absolutely.
I can't remember the name of the alien race that was in Dawn of War 2. They were the main.
Oh, the Tyranids.
The Tyranids, having the Tyranids back in would be pretty.
Yeah, I mean, every faction brings new types of gameplay.
Yeah.
We really wanted to push the factional character so that. You know, orcs really felt like orcs. Space Marines didn't feel like just the vanilla option. They really felt special.
Yeah.
And so we want to bring that to all future factions. But we are launching with these 3, and then, you know, further expansions will bring further
more
content. Yeah.
That's cool. Do you see, is it the direction you want to go in? You obviously want it to become an e-sport as well, don't you? Because it will be, again, very fast-paced, something very... I mean, just through explosions and just there's so much going on the screen. And when we were sitting there, you sometimes get lost because there's so much going on, especially when you've got 4 people attacking it. It's like, okay, which one am I again? Oh, yeah, I'm the blue ones. And then by the time you realise, you're dead. So, yeah, in that respect, that was a cool thing, though, because you've really got to keep an eye on what's happening on the screen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we definitely put a lot of effort into making sure you're executing your will. There's less randomness. Things happen the way you want to execute them, and if they don't, it's because somebody has countered your play.
Right.
That and the fact that, as you say, it's a really fun game to watch.
Yeah.
I will say we've done a lot to our hope is to minimize those moments of just pure confusion.
Yeah.
And it just be like, oh, everything's exploding because someone made everything explode.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
So I do think that lends itself to esport, but ultimately the decision for esport is going to come from the player base.
Yeah.
What we can do is deliver a game that rocks, and then if people want to launch into a highly competitive sort of pro space, then we'll happily support that, but that has to come from the players. We can't impose it on them.
Guys, if you when this does actually get released, you know what to do, because us just playing it for how long have we been in there now? 2 hours? 9 hours. Has it been 9 hours? It felt like 20 minutes. So we're doing quite well. I know we've drunk a lot of beer, so that's definitely been a factor. But yeah, I've got to say, from initial playthrough, I've loved it. I am a bit biased because I love Dawn of War and I love Warhammer anyway. But it's so refreshing from playing Dawn of War 2 to playing Dawn of War 3. And the fact it's gone back to a true RTS. There is hero elements, as we were talking about. So I'm guessing all these heroes have got their own backstories. And
so the heroes you can play, there's a selection that are named characters. And there's some that are sort of special unit classes like Terminators or the Eldar Wraith Lord that aren't necessarily specific characters, but still are special enough to stand on their own. But yes, there's a great deal of them that have their own backstory. Some of them are returning characters from previous Dawn of War. Some are all new characters. I think people are going to love it.
Nice. So the magical release date of Dawn of War 3 is?
April 27th.
That's not long to wait, guys. So, yeah, everybody's moaning. Go play Mass Effect first, and then come back and play this shit, because it's much better. More violence. You get to wipe out entire troops, orcs, Eldar, and some of the finishers are really cool as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this is gratuitous violence at its best, and it's Warhammer, so... Thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember, you can see more information out. Give us a website.
dawnofwar.com.
Nice and easy. We like it. Lovely jubbly. And WAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA Absolutely not, dude. Like it. Thanks, guys. Take care. See you soon.
See ya.
We've got to do like a Kirk roll.
Yes.
Like Captain Kirk straight across the camera.
That's
and
right. 20 quadroons.
He's
on
cracked
the
a smile
outworld.
twice, so we must be doing something right. So you are our audience, so.
Yeah. Be careful when we stand up and walk towards the camera. This might explode.
That would be awesome.